Mi amiga, pregunte, venga.
Una mente que no sé quién.
Hello all, it's April 17th, 2024. It's been a while. It's been a while. I got a haircut, got a couple of hairs cut. Anyway, that little clip beforehand, that's on the street, man. It's on the streets of New York. In particular, Queens, New York, the borough of Queens, which I lived in briefly for a time being. Anyway, that's open air prostitution. Now, from what I understand, is Mayo Flavor Flav decided to crack down on that these election season. But that's open air prostitution right on the streets of Queens, New York. And who is that? That's predominantly, almost all, Hispanic and Chinese. Hispanic and Chinese women. Now, if you think for one moment that these women are just, trying to make ends meet, trying to put food on the table, no. That's called human trafficking. That's called human trafficking and prostitution, and they are most definitely being controlled by pimps, cartels, or Chinese government itself. It's all getting kicked back somewhere. And these women are being treated like cattle. Slaves of the sex trade. It's really disgusting. And then, how does this keep happening? How does it keep happening? Because our borders are completely open. We have open borders. The borders are wide open. Come right in. Do as you please. Because there is no rule of law left in the United States. Well, there is if you're some people. Like, for instance, Alejandro Mayorkas. He's the head of Department of Homeland Security. He is a Cuban-born immigrant, I believe. I could be wrong. I know he's Cuban descent. And he's also Jewish. He was also the former head of HIAS, the Hebrew immigrant, what is it called? The Hebrew, hang on a second. Brain freeze with all these acronyms. HIAS, Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society. And what do? They're actually working down there in South America to help people come up here and, I don't know why they're coming here. I don't know why they're coming here. They're promised something. I know they handed leaflets of how to come up here and basically probably game the system and, of course, vote for Biden-Harris. Yes, these are in the flyers. Now, Alejandro Mayorkas used to be the head of HIAS. He's also a dual national. He has dual citizenship with Israel, as do many, many of our politicians, whether it's Blinken or Merrick Garland, the head of the DOJ, and who else? Schumer and Nadler and Feinstein and all these people, many, many others in high levels of our government being, whether they were elected or inserted. But he was brought up on impeachment charges by the House. House of Representatives brought him up on impeachment charges for not securing our border, which is like one of the main functions of our federal government, is to secure the borders for the safety of the U.S. citizens, which they obviously have no interest in. So he was impeached. But what our beloved Senate did, They said, no, there will be no trial for this impeachment hearing. No trial. First time in U.S. history that somebody was impeached, and there shall not be a trial to find out if he's guilty or innocent. Nothing to see here. Keep doing your job there, Alejandro Mayorkas. Keep doing that bang up job, man. You're doing wonderful. You're doing wonderful for our DNC numbers, man. Then you got what do you got? You got your sub-Saharan Africans in New York City protesting at the City Hall because they're getting kicked out of their hotels, their luxury hotels. They'll be thrown into I don't know where to get. Who knows where they're going to put them into vacant buildings? I don't know, or because there certainly isn't enough room in shelters, so they will be turned onto the streets. And there you go, wreak havoc. So, Mayorkas, like I said, this guy will not face any hearing because, they don't want to, I guess they don't want to waste money on things like this. But they have time to waste money on making sure Donald Trump is not on the ballot or goes to jail or whatever, or bankruptcy or whatever it is. They don't have money for that, but they have money. They have $14 billion, $15 billion to send to Israel. They got $5 billion to send to Taiwan, and another $61 billion to go to Ukraine. Where is this money coming from? Where is it coming from? Where is the money coming from? This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. We are the laughing stock of the world. Why? Because our federal government is infected with petulant fecal matter known as representatives, congressmen, and senators. It's just dirty from the top down. They all should be tried for treason, and I'm just shouting at clouds at this point because none of this is going to happen. None of this is going to happen. But you know what else? I got something else that's interesting for you. You ever watch Dr. Phil? Remember he had the Cash Me Outside girl on there? Wanted to send her to the ranch, try to straighten her out. Well, Dr. Phil has moved on from sending people to the ranch. Might as well send some of our government to the ranch. But Dr. Phil has been, man, I don't know what woke up in him, man. He's talking some wild stuff. And I wouldn't necessarily call him a conspiracy theorist. He's just saying, hey, what's going on? Like any normal human being would. Hey, what's going on? We're sending money all over the place. It's okay to send aid, foreign aid. It's like, hey, I'm doing well this year. Let me give this homeless person $50. Make them feel good, make you feel good, pay it forward, right? But you can't do that when you're unemployed. You can't spread the wealth. That's what the United States is pretty much, unemployed. Just printing money, spending money, just taking money from Peter to give to Paul, to give to Israel, to give to Ukraine, to give now to Taiwan. Taiwan? We're giving money to Taiwan? I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But here, this is a clip from Dr. Phil. And after that, we'll have a little guest speaker on to give his 2 cents. All right. Peace.
Random. They're in the same county. They're right up against this. How is this happening, Kyle? You're the expert here.
There's one down in Texas that right there on the border near Del Rio.
Right.
Where it's actually a Chinese general. General Sun came in and bought over 100 square miles of land between our most active Air Force training base and our border. And he filed permits to put up windmills. It's an area on a scale of 1 to 10 that might have a wind factor of 3.5. If you and I were putting up a windmill, we put it up where it's an 8 or a 10, where there's some wind.
Right.
They want to put up windmills for 2 reasons. They want to connect directly to the U.S. grid so that they can upload malware to the grid and they can monitor the grid. And they also want to build these windmills 700 feet tall. Imagine a windmill that's almost as tall as the Washington Monument. And they can put cameras up there that map the horizon, and they can map the horizon with 1 square inch of clarity right next to our largest Air Force military training base. Every Air Force pilot trains at Laughlin Air Force Base. They can map every person, every plane, every hypersonic that glides by. What it has to do is go through a process called CFIUS, the Committee on Foreign Investment in the U.S., which the U.S. Treasury is in charge of. And DOD is a piece of it. There are all these different departments that are part of CFIUS, but the U.S. Treasury runs it. Here's the problem. The U.S. Treasury is owned by Wall Street. And Wall Street can't wait to invest another dollar in the land of 1.3 billion people of puppy dogs and rainbows and make some more money in China. So whenever anything really comes down to it, if Treasury's in charge, we're in real trouble. And so all of these deals that you're showing here, many of them have just walked through CFIUS. So that's the problem.
Oh, hello, America. How are you? How's everything going? How's everything going? How's everything since we gave you a gift? We gave you a gift of COVID from Wuhan. How'd you like that? But you know what we're doing? We're buying up your farmland. We're buying your farmland, and we're putting it by military bases. It's okay. We own many of your politicians like Eric Swalwell. We own Dianne Feinstein. Even though she's dead, we still own her. We own her. So I just want you to know, China. Hi, I'm back. I have technical difficulty. As I say, Chinese people, very patient. We wait. We buy all your farmland. We put by military base. We do it under guise that we opening solar farm and windmill. No, we don't do that. It's all to spy. It's all to gain access to your power grids. Because we watch. You know, like I say, if we don't own your politician, Israel own your politician. But we wait. You spend your money. You fight amongst each other over stupid things like Byron and Trump. Now, we prefer if you have Byron, but we wait. We will wait patiently. We are patient people. We're patient unless it's like a buffet. Then we go savage. But anyway, we wait. We watch you collapse. We enter in with BRICS, with Russia and India. Very, very important. We buy all your gold. We buy all your land. And then when the time comes, we open border. We just come in and we set up shop. We set up shop, and then we will run United States the way it meant to be under CCP. See, a lot of your politicians are CCP already. So just keep in mind, we come in, we waiting and coming. So there you go, peace. God bless America, and I'm coming for you, Winnie Pooh. When we take over, there will be no more Winnie the Pooh either. I don't like that Winnie the Pooh. But anyway, everybody have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.